Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tesla Stock News, brought to you by Oregon Cash Flow Pro, helping you maximize your cash flow. My name is James Barber. How's everybody doing this morning? That was a long weekend. My goodness. Who's excited for the market today? It looks like everybody's ready to pump up the stocks. Everything is green. Some things massively so. We've got rumors on CCIV still coming out. Hopefully big news there today, pumping that one up. The GameStop short squeeze is still in effect. It was a gamma squeeze last week, and so we saw it jump up another 50%. What we saw happen last week with GameStop, if you guys haven't been paying attention, I'm sure you've heard something by now, but the highest out of the money options were $60. And GameStop ended the day at $65 last week. So every call option was in the money. Created a gamma squeeze where all the market makers who have to make sure that they own enough shares to cover the call options ended up having to buy more and more shares. And so that's what pushed the price way up so that they could cover all those options. Pretty interesting stuff. We talked about it a bit in the Discord over the weekend. I put some links in there about things that are going on and what's expected a bit this week. So I did pick up 100 shares of GameStop this morning at 90. I think I picked it up at 92. I just played around with GameStop last week, but we'll see how it goes. I just did a couple of little tiny things last week. None of the major, did not hit any of that major growth, obviously. So we'll see what happens. But there's still a lot of talk of the short squeeze has not happened yet. Is the rumor. So if we look at it, there's still over 140% short interest in that stock, which is enormous. So the thumbnail today has to do with Model S. Refresh or plaid? What is it that we're looking at? Some photos came out from somebody who has seen this repeatedly. Saw it driving around. We've got a couple of pictures that they had shared. This is a black Model S, and I didn't get it in this picture, but on the front there's a new scoop along the lower part of the front bumper and some different wheels. There's some other changes as well, what it looks like, and so they weren't sure if it was going to be the plaid or if it was just going to be the refresh. And then we have another picture here as well from a white one. They did get some pictures of the black one on the track behind the Fremont factory. So go check this out if you get the opportunity. The Kilowatts is who broke this reporting. They have a YouTube channel. They did a quick 5-minute video on it, I believe. So go check them out if you're interested in information on that Model S. And let me know what you think. Is it going to be the plaid or is it going to be the refresh? A lot of people are expecting that we're going to find out more about this at the Q4 earnings report during that call, which happens on the 27th. And we are going to be here for that live. Okay, so beyond that, there was a couple other things I wanted to show you. Some of the stuff I'm going to bring up tomorrow. But Elon tweeted out a pic of him and the family at the Las Vegas Hyperloop. Well, I think they're just calling this one the Loop. It's not the Hyperloop. And the difference is, while Hyperloop is an ultra-high-speed underground public transportation system in which passengers are transported at 600 plus miles per hour within a vacuum-sealed tunnel, whereas Loop is used for shorter intra-city routes. Hyperloop will be used for longer intercity routes. So, Hyperloop, city to city, Loop inside one city. And so that was them pictured at the Vegas Loop, not the Hyperloop. But it does say that the Boring Companies, that's TBC, the Boring Companies' current tunnels are designed and built in preparation for their eventual transition to the Hyperloop. So, pretty cool stuff. I'm kind of excited for what Hyperloop can do. They've been talking about trying to get Miami to build some tunnels underwater. Or not underwater, but under the under the ground there. And for people not familiar, Miami is very, very loose soil, swamp, not really very good for infrastructure. And so tunnels might actually work really good if they're done right. A lot of people were skeptical if you were watching the tweets around Musk pitching it to Miami on Twitter. On Twitter, this came up as if it's impossible to put something underground because of the water level there and the type of soil they have. But if you recall, we put tunnels underground all the time. There's a big one going from the UK to France over in Europe, and that goes under the water. So we can create waterproof tunnels. That is a thing. So I think it's a pretty good idea. We'll have to see how it goes. So that's it for our Tesla stock news this morning. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section. We're going to move over to the stocks because I just can't wait any longer. We've got some exciting stuff going on. So let's see what's happening. Now go maximize your cash flow.